Hey, Jeff.
Hey, Drew.
Is that you playing Construction Simulator, or is that the second floor above us?
That's the second floor above us. They're drilling everything. I don't know.
Okay.
You'd think that they would stop now that it's 9 a.m. and people start showing up to work, but
Yeah, there's actually people in the office out there now.
oh, weird. Okay. Well,
The workday has begun.
yeah. So we're here playing HTC Vive games, like Audio Shield. You guys can see all this stuff?
I can see an interface here with choose skin.
Okay.
Global, regional
can you see
friends?
my wands and my pointer and
No.
stuff? Oh, okay. All
You
right.
can see what you're selecting, though.
Because like some of this menu, like this game seems unfinished, and maybe this is an early access or something. I don't know, but certain parts of the interface are not visible to me. Like when I'll see like half words and stuff like that. The rest of it just gets cut off and stuff. But
Weird.
but the important parts are there. We're going to choose a skin and ride this song, or shield ourselves from this song, I guess I should say.
Okay.
I'm not sure what you'll see. You'll have to describe it to me.
All right.
I think we see what you see.
I see darkness.
Yep.
Oh,
It's
see.
loading. It's loading.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So this one's actually a color problem for me because there's purple.
When purple attacks.
There's blue and red, and there's purple. And sometimes when the purple attacks, I don't actually see it. But
Make a purple shield.
yeah. So,
Oh, wow. That's
I
cool.
actually need to switch hands.
Oh, that's cool.
Sometimes some games assume you're right-handed and put the pointer in your active hand and stuff too. Drilling is really great.
Are you able to dismiss this how to play?
Yeah, I haven't started yet.
Okay, I was
so,
making sure.
So can you see my shield?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
You see that I'm moving them around?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so colored things will come my way and I have to block it. I don't know how this will play, even if you can see it, because it really is about shit coming at you and it's kind of crazy. But okay, stand on the footprints. I'm standing on the footprints. It's actually hard to do that when you can't see your feet. But let's play. So I've got blue, I've got red. If I put them together, it forms a purple shield.
Got it.
Naturally.
And if I punch these beats, I'll get more points.
That's a lot of beats stacked up.
That's purple, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
All right. It's getting some good recognizable beat matching here at this point. Like, seems cool.
Oh. So you see that some of them have tails on them.
Yeah.
I kind of have to block the whole thing.
Okay, yeah. Purple.
Oh shit.
Jesus.
So yeah, a little bit of like.
Wow.
Oh wow, two at the same time, like an Ikaruga sort of
Yeah,
thing
sort of.
going on.
Oh, something fell.
It's
and
your
is now
wireless.
dangling from me.
It is your wireless pack.
Uh-oh. Oh, boy.
All right. Grab this mic pack.
I never heard this remix album before.
It's got some decent stuff on it.
No?
All right.
This looks pretty fun.
Yeah, this is
it's
kind of
all right.
awesome.
Oh, imagine Dance Central.
Yeah. Whoa.
Oops, wrong one. sometimes your shield's in front of your face and you take it down and the wrong color's there.
The audio interpolation, I guess, seems pretty good.
Yeah.
Like the style of things coming at you are changing when the music changes. I imagine the developer has had a lot of time to tweak that since Audio Surf.
Yeah.
What did different difficulties get you?
I don't know.
Probably just more stuff to hit. Faster. I had to guess.
Ah.
Dang.
Do you think it would be cooler or too much if you were also moving instead of in this
That might be a bit much, but
Okay.
you could do it.
arena?
But like when the shield's right in front of your face and you see the notes kind of bursting off of it, it's a really, like the particle effects look fucking cool.
Sweet.
Yeah, so different types of music ends up, assuming this is a lot more like Audio Surf and Audio Surf 2, like different types of music will work better or worse.
Okay.
And it will build leaderboards based on the tracks you feed it,
That's cool.
which is cool. I can recommend this ride to friends. So it also has, SoundCloud integration. That's pretty cool because there's just a lot of shit on SoundCloud.
Yeah.
But I brought in some stuff too. I don't know.
I hear you brought a clip.
C drive, MP3, and then there's nothing here. Well,
Oh, I can see it. Do you want me to click it?
really? You can see stuff there?
Yeah.
It's here. Never mind. All right. Normal, harder. Wanna try harder? Let's try harder.
Sure.
I know we just signed the deal, but
Let's try Spartan
I need
Shields.
my advance on the next one too. They know I'm.
Backhand bash.
I don't know if that'll be more of a. I don't know how that'll work. We'll find out. Yeah. Okay. So this is more of a. Like that thing, right?
Yeah,
When they hitch like that, is that
I know we just.
That's
signed
based on the
deal,
beat.
tough for
but I
you?
need my advance on the next one too.
It depends on if you know the song or not. If you kind of know how the song hitches up in this point, or how the sound kind of happens. Oops.
And they need some really big rings. They need some really nice things. Better be coming with no strings. Better be coming.
So this shit's coming at you way fucking faster than the other song. I think that might be because of the difficulty, but some songs are just harder than others.
They need some really big rings.
So the things are actually flying faster. It's not just more of them.
Yeah.
Better be
Okay.
coming with no strings. We need some really nice things.
Oh man.
Can you fail?
I don't know.
Got a really big team, man. What a time to be alive.
How do you feel like the automatic generation of rhythm game levels based on your music has gotten?
Oh, we talking to
I think
Do you think it's better
I
than
think
it
this guy, I
used
think
to be?
Dylan Fitter has gotten really good at it.
Yeah?
But by and large, I think
it
so
feels
there's
like
been some other stuff that's been pretty rotten.
it feels like it's still not as good as like handcrafted stuff.
Yeah.
Say she gon' ride for me. I buy the tires for you.
This is interesting because you really got to
Only get one shot when
take
niggas
into
go fuck.
account a human, like what a human can do with their hands.
Yeah.
We want it all. Don't
Like
get
you
too
can't
involved.
have two reds on either side.
And to top it all,
Oh man.
I'm with all the dogs. It's a new season.
But this one has definitely like more blues on the right
And I got a really
than it did on the other song, which maybe that's the song, or maybe that's the difficulty.
better be coming with no
Right.
strings. Better be coming with no strings. We need some really nice
Oh.
things. We need some really big rings. I got a really big team.
By the way, if you're on YouTube watching this, sorry if our stream suddenly gets taken offline.
Better be coming with no strings. We need some really nice things. We need some really big rings. I got a really big team. Man, what a time to be alive. I'm They thought I died.
Ugh.
I run with kidnappers. I'm talking about kidnappers. I'm talking about murdering niggas. I'm talking about carjackers. You just a battle rapper. I'm an official trapper. Niggas be driving subliminal, nigga.
Is this the only environment it comes with?
It has a second one, but that's the skin stuff looks like it's similar to AudioSurf 2. We're gonna have some user-created stuff.
Okay.
Why don't we try a different track? Oops, wrong button. That's a good one. Yeah.
Good morning.
Oh, yeah. Welcome.
I don't like the Spartan shields. I like the Gladiator shields, to be honest. Let's try Manifold Other, which appears to be the other skin that's in here right now.
Okay.
AudioSurf 2 had pretty substantial workshop support, so people were creating alternative game modes and skins and all sorts of stuff. Okay. I think generally, you know, something with more of a pulsating beat is going to work better. So sometimes some hip hop doesn't always work.
Yo, get it twisted. This rap is mine. Mother start of game. What you heard is what you hearing. What you hearing? What you hearing? Listen. It's what you hearing. Listen. It's what you hearing. Listen.
Oops.
X gon' give it to you. Wait for you to get it on your own. X gon' deliver to you. Knock, knock, open up the door, it's real. With the non-stop pop out from stainless steel. Go hard, getting busy with it. But I got such a good heart that I make the mother wonder if you did it. Damn right, and I do it again. Cause I am.
This doesn't feel as connected to the track as that Daft Punk remix did.
No matter how many cats I break bread with, I'll break who you sending me. You motherfucker never wanna know what your life
Oh, you know, they're hitting a decent number of the beats. But,
Yeah, you'll probably find, like, just like AudioSurf, you'll find tracks that are super good for this.
That's why it's nice that it has SoundCloud integration, because it's just, you know, more people are gonna have access to those. Whereas before it was like, you know, if you supply your own music, then it's like sometimes you might both have the same song, but you got it from different sources, and it generates a slightly different track that doesn't match up for leaderboard purposes. But it's actually pretty good about that.
Is this the most physically taxing game you've played so far?
I think Space Pirate Trainer has been a little more.
Okay. Like, that's a lot of moving positionally. This seems like you're staying in one place.
Yeah.
I've been doing this for 19 years. Wanna fight me, fight these tears. I put in work and it's all for the kids. But these cats done forgot what work is. They don't know who we be looking, but they don't know who they see. First we gonna rock, then we gonna roll, then we let it pop, don't let it go. X gon' give it to ya, he gon' give it to ya. X gon' give it to ya, he gon' give it to ya. First we gonna rock.
Yeah, I'd like to see what, you know, different skins kind of come along for this thing. Like, this is a nice looking arena, but at the same time, like, if that's something that's user editable, it seems like you could just do some really fucking wild shit with it.
Yeah. On an Icelandic mountain.
Yeah, why not?
In a cubicle.
Wrong one. You're getting like a left, right rhythm with some of this stuff, and then it'll change it up on you. And this one's definitely about your peripheral too. Like, this stuff, I don't know if that shows well, but this stuff comes at you out of the sides a lot. And you're like, whoa, it's over here, it's over here.
We probably are getting a wider field of view than you.
Like, this thing over on the left, that's actually hard to see.
Okay.
Like this over here where the shield is, I don't know if you can see my blue shield right now.
Yeah.
Like, I can't see it at all.
Oh, wow.
Right here.
Yeah, we can see quite a bit more than you then.
Yeah, so that's Audio Shield. You know, it follows the footsteps of AudioSurf and AudioSurf 2 for sure. But you block stuff. You know, you got little HUD elements inside your shield.
That's cool.
Okay.
And I got a score on it. both technical and artistic. Artistic is, I think, based on you punching the beats. And then this menu over, well, I guess you're getting a different look at this menu than I am, right?
Yes.
Yeah, the font and stuff. I feel like there could be some visual design done to this.
Yeah, it looks a little rough.
Like
that
it's on a
skin didn't look
curved
different at
screen
all.
in front of me. Yeah, that skin did not look different at all. But
It's like some programmer fonts.
yeah. And it's got search here if you want to search SoundCloud or search online and stuff like that. You know, dig some stuff out.
Does it pull up a keyboard?
Yes. Can you see that?
No.
Okay, so there's a Steam keyboard.
Are you just hunting and pecking?
That I'm, kind of hunting and pecking on this keyboard here. But I can only use one at a time, which the keyboard that uses the, I can use the thumb pads also. So I can kind of type stuff out here, you know, kind of just.
Is it like the Steam controller keyboard?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay.
Whoa. Apparently I popped up the Steam interface at some point, which I did not mean to do. Oh God, what's it even doing? No, go away. What have I done? Help, I'm trapped. There we go. Let's try these other shields real quick here and just get a look at one more song here, and then I'll move on. Then maybe one of you guys should come over here. We should think about how to clean this headset out.
Sure. We'll get some alcohol pads.
Okay, so these are taller shields, but you hold them a little differently. Up like this.
Why are two things playing?
I've got a Steam window open here with SoundCloud open, apparently, just playing
wow.
this track. What the fuck?
We're not seeing it.
Yeah,
at all.
we're only seeing the game, so it's just like frozen in time.
Help! Desktop. No, that's weird.
This is the best song from that soundtrack.
I need to bring a web browser up somehow. That's Dungeon Defenders 2 ad. I don't need to see that. Web. Okay, web. Okay, it popped up this web browser again. Okay. I pushed play and pause on this SoundCloud page that's open in front of me.
In virtual space.
Yeah. I don't know how to close this thing for good, though. Like, this page is just here.
Shift tab.
Yeah.
You want me to try that?
I'll hit home. Okay. I hit home and at least got, like... Okay. Current. X that out. Okay, that's gone.
You did it! Yeah, this is a much more defined beat.
Sure enough, Drew, I just got a press release in my inbox about VR tourism. Like, some company has launched a... I'm gonna look it up real fast.
The remix.
Yeah. So you don't see that friend request that just showed up?
No.
All right. Yeah, I should turn on Do Not Disturb mode because it's actually like crazy.
Before you do that, Fobwatch was recommending that we try out messaging in Steam, if we can see it.
Yeah, I mean, we can turn on that
there's-
other view and...
He said something about a keyboard on the floor or something.
That wasn't my experience with it. It was just the same keyboard that I was using to type before, but...
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, we need to try this. That VR tourism business is on Steam.
What do they have out? What's it called?
It's called Realities.
All right. Well, that's probably enough of this.
Just looks like like you can go hang out in a bunch of cathedrals in Europe or something. That looks kind of cool.
It's right above our studio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right there.
Don't worry, when Apple moves in, we all get free iPhones, right?
I'm sure that's how that works.
We all get free Apple, we get to meet Zane Lowe, right? Wrong one. All right, anyway.
All right.
That's that. So messaging, huh?
I wonder if we'd be able to.
I'm gonna turn, oh wait, okay, Steam, desktop. I need the Steam VR thing, which is that.
Ooh. Some real jittery looking mouse movement.
Oh, I moved that off the screen.
Yeah,
so
don't-
I can get it back.
Yeah, I need that back. Oh God.
What? Oh,
I don't know.
Sorry.
I didn't click that. I'm not trying to do anything.
That was Drew.
Okay.
Okay, you go ahead and try and drag the Steam VR panel back onto the screen.
Okay. There it is.
Okay.
What all does that do?
Display mirror. So this is, you reboot the Vive here.
Oh, weird.
It'll tell you, like, so if you lose tracking on anything, it'll tell you. Get your battery stuff here. Display mirror. Wait, where's that now? Okay, that should be there, right? Do you want to try and bring that up? Okay. All right, so now you're seeing the grid, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll call up Steam, which is weird because now this desktop, okay, I need to go to Steam, right. Okay, so.
Can you full screen that thing?
I'm going to try something, Jeff. Hang
Just
on.
maximize it.
I'm logged out of
there we
Friends
go.
right now, so we'll see if we can log in. Brad, you should log into Steam on your phone or something.
Okay, I'm on my laptop.
Okay, yeah, that'll work too. Friends. Oh, I guess I logged back. I thought I logged out of. I thought I logged out of this stuff. Oh well. Let's see. Scrolling through this list here. We'll just do this. So yeah, this isn't a floor keyboard. Is this what you were talking about?
I guess so. That's what Fobwash was talking about. Sorry, I've got a Steam guard this thing.
It's fine. I'm just going to send a message to Vinny, who's
Okay.
logged in but away.
All right.
Yeah, so it's just a keyboard. There's nothing ground about it.
But is it like in front of you?
It's like, yeah, it's below this screen, kind of at a diagonal angle,
Okay.
and then I don't even have to point. I can point at it and do it like this. And there's a bit of a notch in the vibration every time I change letters.
Oh, that's nice.
Which is nice. But I can also just use the touch wheels here and just type like this.
Oh, that's you just using the wheels?
Yeah, using the
cool.
discs.
Hi, Vinny. Tell your password to Vinny.
Close enough.
Yeah, we kind of can't even read
that's
what that
really-
Oh, really?
says.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if I get closer, can you?
Yes, if you walk right up on it. There you go.
Oh yeah, and there's the what do you call it? The control or the chaperone?
Yeah, the chaperone.
So you see that in games,
Yeah,
right?
I'll see that in games. And you can disable this. You can change the opacity and the color of the grid. You can also make it so there are smaller squares, even bigger squares in this one. So there's like 5 or 6 different options for it. And there's also a voice chat thing here too. I've not done. All right. Just some nice relaxing downtime, you know?
What did it look like? Ships, motorcycles.
Yeah, so you can just kind of traverse the space.
I like that it shows the sensors in there too.
Yeah, at any point I can just go like this. Or actually at any point I can do like this and turn the camera back on. Hello.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
How
Hi.
you guys doing?
Hello.
You get used to this, even though the perspective is off and everything looks big and all that stuff. And also I think the camera lens is maybe a little dirty. Actually, you know what? It's all the lights. All the lights being on is creating a lot of glare on the camera itself. Yeah. That's what that is.
You feel like the Predator?
A little bit, yeah.
Over here. Turn around.
This is weird because you expect your hands to be in a certain place, and the virtual sensors are where you expect your hands to be, but your hands are really behind them and huge.
Yeah.
Which is still pretty awesome though. And then I can just hit the button and it'll, bring up this interface anywhere I need it. And then we can choose games. Trackmania Stadium, for example, which is not a VR game. Well, is it?
Is it?
Oh, right.
Let's find out.
I mean, Trackmania 2 Stadium, certainly not. Turbo is supposed to be at some point, but...
It's weird that it would show you that.
Well, so there is a desktop theater thing where you can... Oh, this is just like the overall page for it or whatever.
Oh, weird.
Yeah. So... Anyway, you can go to library, go to VR, and that's more or less the way to do it. And we've got some other stuff here.
Jeff.
Yeah.
I have breaking news. I don't know if you know this.
Let's hear it.
There is workshop support for this grid.
Oh, so people, yes, there is. So yes, for the Steam VR app, there are alternative.
And there is a holodeck background.
Oh wow.
Already.
Okay.
You should maybe go get that.
All right. I wonder if I can do that from here. We'll scroll down to Steam VR. Steam VR tutorial? No, Steam VR room setup. We don't want either of those things. We just want Steam VR. So maybe you can't do this from VR. But Steam VR shows up in your installed list. Oh, maybe it'll show up like if we do. Oh, no, that's...
So Steam VR is considered an app in this interface?
Yeah.
Like it's a standalone...
And that launches that little thing
There it
that we
is.
were using to turn on... Here it is, okay. Workshop. Millennium Falcon cockpit.
Counter-Strike.
Apartment.
Oh, geez.
City 17. Mirror's Edge rooftop.
Oh, wow.
Bucky Balls. Yeah. Weird. I guess, there we go. 5 stars for the Star Trek holodeck grid.
Subscribe to the
We have
holodeck.
subscribed to the holodeck.
Future is now.
So now if we go to settings, maybe? General VR settings. Chaperone. So you guys are seeing all this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I
It's
can,
hard to read, but
you can
yeah.
see I can kind of set the boundary style.
Oh, yeah.
Do these squares. Advanced just gives you these kind of basic lines. And then developer is secret code for no fucking grid. So if you just want to walk into walls and shit, you totally can. I've been leaving it intermediate, which has been a good, happy medium. In headset, background style, image.
Yes.
There it is.
Browse word. Okay, yeah.
All right, done. Finished. We have arrived.
Yeah. I mean, there's also some other background images that come with it here. That's kind of weird. Then you just go with. I actually kind of like this, to be honest. Like the image thing is. Like that's cool. There's something about this that actually looks weird because the lines of the grid are below the floor.
Oh, weird.
So it feels like the floor is way lower than me, and this is actually slightly disorienting.
Can you teleport in this space?
No,
Oh, that's a bummer. You can't go look at the arch.
no. I'm gonna go back to color. It's just friendlier. The nothingness. And then camera, so you can use camera for chaperone bounds. And then if we have that toggled, I think it'll, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Which is good if you need to like see what's there.
Yeah,
like,
that
hey,
seems
there's
useful.
a thing there. Hey, there's a thing there.
That seems like a good failsafe.
Yeah. And then none of this is enabled by default. When you first toggle on any of the camera stuff, it kind of implies like, hey, you should be plugged into USB 3 if you want to use any of this shit, because there's a bandwidth thing. Just a throughput on the cable. Okay. But you kind of just check OK, and then that's that. It hasn't come up with that sense.
By the way, it's only a USB cable and the HDMI
right.
port.
Yep.
From
There's
your
a
video
power
card.
cable that comes out of the headset as well, but that stops at the breakout box.
Yeah.
Which then also has to plug into a wall. And then both the sensors have to plug into a wall.
So that's my understanding of why Oculus requires all those USB 3 ports, because it does not have its own power brick.
It does not.
So
That's
it's powered all off the USB, whereas
But it
this
only
thing-
it only has one USB 3 on the headset and then one on the sensor. It's not
Right.
so it's not.
whereas this thing ultimately plugs into the wall.
Yeah. That drilling is really doing great.
Sorry, what?
Real reality sucks.
Yeah, I agree.
Here it's better.
I'm jealous.
Out there is stupid.
Uh-huh.
Look at my hand.
I know.
Fuck my hand. I don't need it anymore.
We're basically in hell.
All right. One of you guys want to come over here and do some stuff?
Sure.
All right, I'm gonna take this thing off. Let's see
Okay.
if I am imprinted.
See,
I bet I am, because I've been wearing this pretty tight. Also,
see how wobbly you are.
honestly, like we are gonna need some paper towels.
Uh-oh.
Like we are gonna have to wipe this thing out a little bit. Like
Yeah.
this is the most time I've spent wearing it and doing most of the standing stuff back to back.
Is it getting grody?
There is some, this might be nasty.
Ooh, okay.
So who wants to put this thing on, huh?
Yay!
We should establish right now, guy who takes it off cleans it.
I think that's fair.
Okay, all right.
Clean
yeah.
it when you're clean when done.
I can get behind that.
You may want to take your
All
headphones
right,
off
heads
first.
off first. Oh yeah.
And those are actually taped to
Yeah,
your
they are.
cable.
Not normally. That's just again. That's the way we have to set it up.
Yeah.
See how the Heihachi hair is
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
doing. Ugh,
Yeah.
man. Some people asking if you have any comments on like comfort level of the two headsets.
I think they're both pretty similar.
Yeah.
And you've been wearing that one for 2.5 hours?
Yeah, it's fine. I feel fine. Yeah, I mean, do I look imprinted?
Yeah.
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 I've been wearing it tighter than I think they recommend. I think I was saying it on the podcast that we were getting some DMs from Palmer Lucky during our stream last week saying, you might be wearing it too tight. But I like it tight because if it's too loose, it feels like it moves around too much while you're moving.
Yeah.
And that is disorienting and it loses focus if you're not at the right angle and stuff like that. So getting it locked in and tightening this fucker down, I kind of want it to feel like I'm flying something. Like flight helmets are fucking tight.
Yeah.
And
They're also tight.
they're also tight. So I don't know. I like that. So I don't know. That's kind of what I've been going for with this. But I imagine you could probably wear this slightly looser than I have been. And it's got Velcro straps on the sides. It's got a button here on the side also that is the equivalent of this menu button. So if you want to bring up the Steam VR stuff, you can tap the button on the side.
Okay. If you're like
A
holding
little
a controller,
Cyclops fucking lasers type shit.
is that for if you're holding a controller or something?
I think that would work for that. But also I want to say that if you have an Xbox controller hooked up, the home button will do the thing you expect it to do.
Okay.
So yeah,
Look at all that stuff.
I guess I'll go get some paper towels
Okay.
and you guys
All right.
maybe take some questions.
Okay, sure.
All right, I'll set all this stuff down and someone else is going to need to wear this wireless microphone at some
Yeah.
point as well.
Yes.
Just take it with you. Wear it around the building.
Yeah, I'm actually going to walk out wearing it to go get these paper
see what the
towels.
range
and
is,
we'll
just-
see what happens.
Chat has alerted me to there are already VR covers for your headset out there, like washable covers.
The inner foam ring on that thing actually comes out.
Oh, really?
And it comes with two of them. There's a normal and a narrow, or a wide and a narrow, I think. That's the narrow one we have in there, which seemed to be a better fit.
Right. Some people asking for budget cuts. That's not out yet.
Budget
right?
cuts is not out yet.
Okay. Yeah, that's a shame. How you doing, Drew?
I'm all right.
Chilling.
Yeah.
Any Will Smith plans for today? Yes. The answer is yes.
Paper towels.
Later. I saw that he his thing Foo VR, the Foo Show, the Foo Show.
Yeah, the Foo Show. Yeah, that came out on the Oculus store last week.
Yeah, but it's in that list.
Yeah, we
The Vive.
Yeah, we have a Vive build.
Fabulous.
that we will do some stuff with. I'm kind of excited about that.
Yeah. Big old polygonal Will Smith face in the image.
Yes, VR Will Smith. Apparently there is a demo of budget cuts out.
Okay.
I'm going to see if I can find that. Yes, the demo is up on Steam.
Okay.
And that, I don't know what that is, but that looks awesome.
I've heard really good things about budget cuts from a couple of different people.
Do we know yet if the Oculus will work with Steam games?
Yes, I have. Yes, I played Adrift on an Oculus through Steam.
Okay.
And it actually launches the Oculus Home front end. And then when you hit the home button while playing Adrift, it brings up the Oculus interface. But like the app in the middle doesn't have a pretty icon, and it says like Adrift _X80, X64, you know, all this other stuff.
Kind of messy.
Yeah. I don't know how different games with this. That's the only one I tried that I was able to get working. But so I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna try and wipe out the foam here a little bit. I don't really know what the best way to proceed is.
Try to like really squeeze that foam.
I mean, I could actually take
out.
the foam out. It's just kind of Velcros in here.
This is the real future. Jeff in the grid cleaning his VR foam.
Oh, that thing just like comes out and just sort of hangs loose, huh?
Yeah.
Weird. Is it damp?
It's fine. It's damp.
Cool.
Slightly damp.
Yeah.
I wonder if you can buy those separately, that everyone just has their own.
I don't know. Oh, God. Is there a funk?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. It's my funk. How I would be the last to know.
Sure.
True.
I also need my rag. I need my lens cloth.
What?
There should be an alcohol one.
There is an
here on
alcohol
the
pad
keyboard.
up here. I'll bust that open and use it, but we're
Stole
gonna
from
need more than that.
CBS medical kit. Also, it's real small, so use it wisely.
Okay. I'm just gonna set this down again. And
by the way, yeah, this is an old television that our computers or
Old
over there.
old 60s, 70s. What are those things called? Philco?
Marty O'Donnell knew what it was when he was
Marty
in
O'Donnell
here.
was familiar
He's
with
like,
that
"Oh, you
TV.
got
He was like, I want to say he called it a Philco.
Yeah, something like that. Vinny found that on the loading dock?
Yeah, somebody was going to throw that thing away.
And Vinny's like, no, I can't
Who
throw
would
that
throw
away.
that thing away?
and then we finally just now, like last week, found a use for that. This week found a use for
Been
it.
sitting in the studio for 3 years,
Yep.
roughly, probably.
Yeah. But it's working out just perfect for this.
All right.
Any other questions in the chat? I will pass them along.
The cable got pretty wound up when we took our break. I spent some time spinning in circles to
Yeah, it was
unwind
like
the
it was
cable.
sort of coiled from.
Well, it actually inhibited Jeff's movement. It
Yeah.
was that coiled. So
Yeah.
Jeff had to, like a dog, just walk in a circle. Like
And that
5
got
or
me
6
dizzier
times.
than any part of being in the headset.
Yeah.
Like it's just spinning around in a circle trying to uncoil this dumb fucking cable. All right. So I'm going to go to the Steam store real quick here and see if there's anything else we missed and try to grab that budget cuts demo.
Yes, it is up. I just saw it there.
Great. Oh, so, okay. Surgeon Simulator VR is up. Something called Hollow Dance now available.
Yeah, you said they sent out an email. Yes, Valve sent out an email yesterday, effectively saying like, "Hey,
Don't you're moving the mouse with your feet over there.
Oh, God.
They basically said like, "Hey, the launch lineup has doubled in number, right?"
It's something like that.
Or just like, there are a lot more games
It's less
coming
about
out.
like the launch lineup. I mean, there's been a bunch of stuff that has had Vive support that's been on Steam for a
Yeah,
while.
it's obviously they're playing it a little more fast and loose than Oculus did.
They're playing it like Steam.
Yes. It's just like, hey, if we approve your game, it's part of the launch. Congratulations.
But yeah, they sent a code that gave us kind of some early access to the lab and some of the other stuff that only just hit today.
Yeah.
VR is here.
Budget cuts. Budget cuts demo. All right, that's installing.
Fido asked basically how important room scale is to all this stuff versus just having the hand tracking.
I think it's pretty important to a lot of it, to be honest.
Like kind of, you know, the basically asking like, could Oculus achieve most of this by the time their controllers
because
come out?
their controllers will have sensors, and their existing sensor does like 5 feet of depth or something like that. And I want to say the sensors that will work with Oculus Touch are just going to do exactly what these do. I think by the time all is said and done.
Oh, there are more sensors with those controllers, not just
in
the one.
room. I mean, it was all prototype stuff, so we don't know exactly how the Oculus Touch will manifest.
Right.
But in terms of what they were showing at E3, there was stuff on the walls around that.
Okay,
room.
more than just that single stand that comes with the existing. Okay.
So I think by the time all is said and done, if you want to do room scale, there's going to be crazy setup involved. You're going to be attaching stuff to walls, and it'll be the top tier way to do VR.
Right.
But like the number of people that will have the space to do it is just seems really limited.
Yeah.
And that's maybe the craziest part, I guess, is that this stuff just seems like it feels barely attainable for us here. We had to move a lot of stuff around, and like looking at this space, like we're not going to dedicate this space to VR forever, like right? I mean, stuff has to sit here,
right,
for us to do other stuff. So it's like.
Got to put racing chairs there.
Exactly, yeah. So I don't know. I don't know, man.
I mean, you know, we'll see over time how many games even need that much space, you know?
Yeah. All right, do you want to switch microphones and take this?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll jump in next. I have to bounce after that and go post a podcast.
Okay.
Yes.
So I will volunteer in.
Want to hand me that laptop?
Sure.
Or I guess.
I can grab it from you.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. Come on down, Jeff Gerstmann. Hi. We're about 5% of the way through all the Vive launch games. They keep getting added to the Steam store page, so we're never going to finish. But at least the drilling stopped.
Yeah, the drilling seems to have stopped for now. Yeah, so
how was 2.5 hours of VR?
fine.
Yeah?
You know, it was like 2.5 hours of standing up and occasional moving.
Okay.
Um,
Like that's kind of the thing we forget about
yeah,
this stuff is that
there's a physical component
There's a
to it. It's
physical
not like
component.
it's some super crazy thing, but you know, you could look at that stuff as maybe a light workout.
how's your neck?
Fine. Yeah, after that Oculus stream for about a day or so, the top of my neck, base of my skull hurt when I turned my head. And just, you know, it wasn't like a huge pain, but it was very noticeable.
Okay.
So far, fine.
Anything in there that you played or that you've played before, not on here, that you want to go back to and really dig into?
I want to do the rest of Job Simulator.
Okay.
I want to see all the jokes they wrote.
Yeah.
Let's see. I would play more Space Pirate Trainer.
I mean, it's got a nice friends list
Space Pirate
leaderboard.
Simulator? Yeah. It's got that leaderboard. Like if you had other people that owned this monstrosity, that seems like something that you could get into. The Zoltrix, Zortec, the fake Zaxxon cabinet in the lab, whatever the fuck that thing's called. I think that's really fun.
Yeah, that was cool.
The things that are that kind of like motion required type stuff. That's the stuff that feels the most different from anything else.
Yeah, because if you're just standing there, not moving and shooting, like you're just playing a video game, a normal video game at that point.
Totally, yeah. It's the
With
like
stereoscopic
view and the 360, you know, like head tracking and stuff. Like that's valuable. And you know, standing VR with motion controls at some point is a Wii game.
Yeah.
With the same thing, you know, it's not necessarily as involved. And the room scale stuff, I think being able to move around that space and do stuff is really what makes the whole thing different. Because then at that point, the game can kind of come at you from any angle and you can adjust to handle that.
Right.
And I think that's, you know, that in terms of this phase of VR, this tier of VR, like that's the end of the road. You know, there will be shifts and shifts and shifts and all sorts of things that happen that I think will make it better as the headsets get cheaper to build and, you know, eye tracking or, you know, like what other stuff that they can do. But in terms of where we're at right now, I think the room scale stuff matters. It's just completely fucking unattainable.
Yeah.
In a lot of cases.
What do we say? 4 feet 11 inches by 8 feet 2 inches is the minimum.
Yeah, I believe that's right. It's 1.5 meters by 2.5 meters.
Yeah.
Yeah. You did the conversion, right?
I did.
Yeah.
Right up here.
And that's a lot of space, even for the minimum. Like and you also, it has to be a space where you want to keep your most powerful PC.
Yeah, because that cable is long, but it's not that long.
No, you're not going to like walk it out to another room and be like, here's my VR space and the PC's in the other room. Like that's, you know, I guess you could theoretically have a bunch of HDMI repeaters and USB repeaters and all that sort of stuff, but like that's not reasonable either.
Yeah.
So that's the tricky part about all this is like, I have a 3-bedroom house. You know, like I live in the suburbs. I should theoretically be the guy that's like, oh yeah, I got space on that. I don't live in fucking cramped ass San Francisco. No, I totally don't. At least not in a spot where I want to put a PC. Like my office that I've been setting up, if I cleared everything else out of there but the desk that the PC is on, I might be able to hit the minimum. Maybe.
But then you gotta, like for me, I have like a living room area, but I would have to clear out my table every time, and that thing's big and heavy, and
Peter Brown
from
GameSpot has been like trying to review the hardware, and he took it home over the weekend and set it up at home, and he was just like, dude, this is fucking crazy. Mounting that stuff to walls, doing all that. You know, it mount to walls, and then also each one of the sensors has to plug into power.
Right. So you don't have to plug it into the computer, right?
No, they don't.
Okay.
But if there's a big long like headphone jack cable that comes with them that will sync the two sensors. You can plug them together. So in some cases, if you're not getting good tracking for one reason or another, you can just plug them in, and that will apparently improve the tracking. We did not have to do that. It has not been an issue, but it comes with that cable just in case.
Okay.
And I'm not really clear on what the scenario is where you would need to use that. But, but yeah, the sensors, I mean, they were relatively easy to set up. I'll grant them that. You know, like you just plug them in and make them diagonal and all that sort of stuff. Like it's the wall mounting, and it comes with the mounting hardware for you to mount it on something and then pivot it and
we had
all
some
this
nice
stuff.
stands that just happen to
they screw into the bottom and that works pretty well. But yeah.
Hello, Brad.
Brad, are you there?
I think I'm jacked in.
Brad, can you hear me? Brad, are you wearing a microphone?
I can hear you.
Okay.
I don't know if I don't know if this mic pack is.
I left it turned on, so
good.
if you.
Yeah, it looked like it was on.
Okay. All right. So,
Am I in?
are you jacked in?
I think so. How do you turn on the camera in this thing?
Double tap the bottom button, the home button, which is below the disc.
Oh, below the disc. There it is. Alexis is playing Stardew Valley.
Oh yeah, the controller's also turned off, so you're gonna have to turn them both on.
Yes.
If you don't see them in front of you, then they're not turned on.
It's happening. Oh yeah.
Does it do weird stuff where you have to turn it on before you launch the Steam interface or anything? Or
No. So you can stay in the Steam interface and change controllers and stuff like that pretty much on the fly. So it'll pop up a page for a game, and if a game uses a controller and you have the wands in your hand, it'll say, this is not the controller for this. But the minute you touch the controller, the gamepad, that message goes away.
Nice.
So it handles that stuff pretty elegantly.
That's good.
Are these handed? They appear to be handed.
Yes, look at the hands that are printed on the controllers, but only in VR. If you look down at them, you'll see the battery life and.
Yeah. Oh, they got plenty of. The 3 out of 4 pips on the battery still.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
So pretty good battery life on these things.
Great.
Can I change which hand points?
It's whatever button it's whatever one you hit the button to bring up the interface with is the pointer hand.
Oh,
so
great.
close the interface and reopen it with the other hand, and
Got it.
it'll change.
Got it. All right.
What's first, Brad?
I don't know.
Secret shop.
Yeah, should I hop back into the lab and look at that other stuff?
You've got to take off and edit a podcast, so why don't we get that going?
All right, here we go.
And then I'll grab my laptop because I have Steam running there, and I can at least get a look at the list of games that are on my account, and we can maybe go from there.
Oh wow!
Trick Brad into doing some other stuff.
And you guys see the controllers?
No.
Oh, you can't? Oh, that sucks. When you scroll this interface, a mouse wheel appears on the controller.
Yep.
It's super cool.
It's neat.
Okay. At the top.
I was really impressed with the amount of stuff you could do from the Steam interface. like troubleshooting that weird SoundCloud thing.
Right.
Like open a web browser, close it. Like you didn't touch any of this stuff. You did it all with the wands.
Right, and I don't know why it even opened a web browser there. I'm not sure what. So that's another issue actually that it did it at all. But oh, that's weird that they have this weird like lab. Like I have not seen this on the monitor before.
I don't know why that's there.
It's there for demo purposes, right? I mean, it's there so you look at it and go like, oh, the lab.
Is there like a global way to recenter your view?
No.
Does that matter?
No, it does not matter.
Okay, I'm just gonna look this way then.
So this probably won't matter to most people.
The technical forward is the other way. I don't know if that will matter when you get started, but yeah, behind you. So when you create your rectangle, when you determine which way is forward.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's weird. The title screen was over here, but then.
Yeah, the title screen shows up wherever you're looking at the time.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Jason, I'm going to try to maximize this window.
Look.
Oh boy.
All right.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, this camera thing is super nice to have.
Yeah.
Just to kind of get yourself oriented.
Though, watch out. Your first time walking around with the camera turned on before you realize, like, look at the ground while you're doing it so you can see your feet hitting the ground.
Oh, wow, yeah.
It's a lot easier to do that.
This is kind of side mirror on a car sort of business, right?
Yep.
Proportions not exactly correct. All right. What up, dog?
So I believe the touchpad, the pushing in the disc is what creates the movement.
Okay.
And
what haven't we done?
secret shop, the robot repair, that thing, whatever that is, the door.
This thing?
I don't know.
Is this the arrow thing? I wanted to do this.
don't
This
actually
thing is fun. I played this at GDC.
Pick that thing up and put it in your face.
Yep.
Fuck yeah.
Oh.
Ram that thing in your head.
Yeah.
Throw in head. What? Oh.
Oh, every game change makes it deminimize, or?
Yeah, let's see if it snaps back.
Whoa. What's going on here? Oh, that's, I'm gonna,
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So this is a potentially really powerful thing for room scale stuff as well, this concept of like game on a table, which you saw with like Air Mech on the Rift, but the ability to then walk around and actually get the different angles yourself
Yep, like looking down like under stuff and around it. It's,
is pretty cool.
it's awesome. All right. I'm a little nervous being like right at the edge of my boundary here, but.
Well, remember, that direction, there's at least no wall right there, so you can go past it a little bit. Though if you go too far, you'll start to lose tracking.
Totally. Okay. All right. Let's do this. Oh, that's crazy. You can feel the vibe. There's like really subtle vibration in this one as you're pulling the string back, as if it's like going taut.
Right.
It feels awesome. Holy crap. Wow, that's neat.
That's cool.
This is fun. I played, like I said, I played this.
Light that arrow on fire.
Well, I was gonna save that, but all right.
I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, you can.
Awesome.
Oh, I got him.
Burn that fucker.
Oh, wait, I heard another one. Nope.
Oh. I didn't realize you were shooting paper cutouts. That actually makes these shots a little bit harder, I imagine.
Yeah, when they go sideways, it's tough. Oop. Ah. These guys just bounce all over the place.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
I'm gonna hit one of those balloons eventually.
What does that give you?
I think it's a bunch of extra points.
Nice.
Oh! Tick! There it is.
Nice.
What does that do? Oh no! Oh, wow. I probably should have saved that. Oh, that's so cool.
Does barrels explode?
Yes. Yep. Sure enough. So so this is basically kind of like tower defense. Like I've got health on my gate over there that I'm trying to. Oh,
You are the tower.
Yep, literal tower.
So these
defense.
shield guys could burn their shield off, or just burn them.
There's another game, a separate game about archery that is available.
It's fun. Like this feels amazing. Like
I
it's
wonder
just
if the other one will be as good as this.
It's super intuitive. You know, it feels great to like lead these arrows. Oh god. No! So that was a weird moment, like when I played this at GDC, like they can get under the tower, you know, and you have to like, whoa, yep. It's stepping on the cord. Whoa, crap.
I wonder if you could. I wonder how the. Could you even do the Gear VR with controllers? Like how would you sync the two?
Yeah, there's a Bluetooth, because the Gear VR is just your phone, and you can Bluetooth the controller to your phone.
Okay. Wow.
You see that arrow bounce off that dude's axe when I was trying to hit that barrel?
Oh, no.
Because that don't got no cord.
Right. Yeah.
Oh. It's going poorly.
Burn him!
Jeez, this piles up quick.
Dump that oil. Next time it gets hairy.
Man, one's tough to hit.
Longtime viewers of the site know that we don't spend a lot of time naming the shows on Twitch.
Sure.
So it said Oculus Rift launch live stream on Twitch the whole morning. I just changed that, but in case you're watching, this is the Vive. The other one.
Oh, shit.
Oh, oil!
Oh, damn it. Oh, crap. There it goes. Oh, well.
No!
I got sacked.
Career over.
Yep. Career over.
You're fired.
That's really fun. It gets super hectic. If we didn't have a zillion other games to play, I would totally play this again.
Yeah.
All right. Where are we at here?
So are there different positions? Is that kind of it for this thing?
That might be
Or-
it. I don't.
Or I wonder if maybe if you beat those 8 levels, it unlocks a different position or something like that. Or I wonder.
I don't know.
I wonder if they'll update. Yeah, I wonder if this is kind of it for the lab, or if this is something that they'll kind of expand on over time.
Like here's the spawn point. It doesn't look like you can start anywhere else.
Yeah, that's the only item highlighted right now. But
Like initially, I thought it would be cool if there were more places you could run back and forth on this wall, you know, to like get more perspectives on stuff. But it seems like you're kind of stuck to that tower. How do you exit out of these games? I don't
hit the
There's no orb here.
hit the menu button above the disc. That'll bring that
there
up.
it is.
And then ram that in your face.
Did you just hit yourself?
Yep. It's silly. This is all silly. So let's see. What else do we have here? We got the secret shop.
Yeah, the secret shop.
This
that thing.
Is it worth showing this? Like,
I don't know how much of this people have seen.
I guess so. Yeah. Like this is one of the earliest Vive. I think this is the first Vive tech demo, right?
I don't know. I don't actually know.
It was in the first time I saw it. This was part of it.
Yeah. This is,
And I don't know.
This is the one that freaked Vinny out.
I'm not really sure how much footage of this stuff has gotten out there.
yeah, it's worth running through this then.
Yeah, give it a look.
This is cool. All right. Oh.
Okay. Allow access.
This demo is pretty basic from what I remember of it, but it still looks super cool.
It's interesting that this one has a different viewport.
Our records indicate that you are the inaugural participant in our Human Diversity Outreach Program. You are holding dual aperture science prosthetic multi-tools. Please charge them in the multi-tool charging station.
All right, where's the station?
Please locate the charging station and charge your multi-tools. Good. Now press the button on the multi-tool.
Oh, wrong button. Oh, it wanted the
Your
touchpad.
multi-tools have been fully irradiated. Please remove your radiation suit at this time. No suit detected. Good. There is a cabinet of drawers in your repair station. Please locate it and open a drawer.
I did not think especially highly of this.
Really?
Of this demo. Like it.
I mean, it's a demo.
Right.
Yeah, like I said, there's not a whole lot to it, but oh, come back. What did he say?
I think check a different drawer maybe. Are there multiple
Locate and
drawers?
open the correct drawer.
Jason, do you need me to move this window?
Good. You have now practiced on 2 incorrect drawers. Please open the correct drawer. Good. As explained in your orientation, you should, of course, never look directly into the drawer. Room sensors indicate you are currently looking directly into the drawer. You have just interfered with an Aperture Science Pocket Universe cabinet. You are now their god. Close the drawer to initiate Contaminated Pocket Universe contingency program. Good. Contaminated Pocket Universe incinerated. Opening drawers has been removed from your list of responsibilities. Please locate the service bay door lever and pull it. Now serving 1.
So you're having to move around, move your room around this area, right?
Yeah.
I feel like when I did this demo, the floor space matched this pretty much exactly.
Yeah, I guess maybe if I centered my teleport here a little more. Well, no, that's the barrier.
Yeah.
This is super constricting because you know,
You can see from this
like real barrier here and like fake one here.
Yep.
Yeah.
By anyone with even a rudimentary understanding of
There we go. Oh, God.
electromechanical engineering. To begin repairing this unit, attach your multi-tool to its faceplate and pull as forcefully as possible. You may hear what sounds to a human like mechanical screaming, but rest assured, while robots feel pain, they cannot express it.
Oh,
Good. Please locate and press.
I remember this being cool.
Step 2.
yeah, it's awesome. I mean, it looks incredible, you know?
Yeah.
For amp flow motor D and disengage it from the appropriate linear actuator unless its electrostatic ion reactor is uncoupled from anodized multi-axis circle bracket 733E, and only if oxidization valves A, C, F, and H1, but not H3, are asymmetric and turbo-multi-shot manifold case failed. Please take your time, up to 30 seconds, at which point the thermoreactor currently uncoupled from its heat exchanger will exit. Alert klaxon deployed.
So you spun that stuff around, right? Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of picks up speed on its own.
Right.
Again, take your time. 15 seconds. 15-second klaxon deployed. Increased heart rate detected. Motion sounds relaxation klaxon deployed.
Not sure if is there an objective here besides just play with this thing.
Yeah, fix it.
What have you done?
Oh well. Ah!
So
This is the part where it
that's
got real
where
for Vinny, right?
I was watching Vinny, and
Yeah.
he
Good.
backed away slowly.
Yeah, totally. You don't want to be standing over
Yeah.
that.
So when I did this demo, I just walked out onto that and just went,
He tried that and said he could not
I
do
don't
it.
Wow.
believe it. What kind of robot
Personally.
can't handle the simplest? Oh, it's you.
Hello.
Congratulations on your quota-filling promotion, by the way.
Thanks.
You've opened all our eyes to what humans can achieve when you put your tiny little minds to it.
Repair station recycling initiated. For your own safety, please vacate this station immediately.
Don't listen to him, you'll be fine. Also, let's be honest. Your first day's been a bit of a disaster. It's probably not the worst thing if you died.
Repair station recycling in progress.
I want you to know at first I was against this human diversity outreach program. But now, watching you flail around like a sweaty pile of ham, I see I was wrong. It's hilarious. Honestly, I think you're overqualified
Stupid
for
cord.
robot repair. I've got a better assignment for you.
Repair station recycling complete. Thank you for your participation.
That's a recording. He has to say that. Goodbye.
Oh boy.
Oh,
So yeah, not much to this, you know.
yeah,
it's kinda
that's a pretty
something-
early demo.
That's something that you'll do once and marvel at, and that's it. But it looks awesome when you're in this thing.
Space Bob wants to know how was the 3D audio in that thing?
It's fine. You know, it kind of works as intended, right? It didn't necessarily stand out to me a lot, but it works.
Yeah.
In Pocket Universe Lab 8.
What is this? Did you any of this stuff?
No.
Should I look
looks
at
like
this?
Bradley just ruined an entire
Oh, no.
universe.
What did I just hit? Wait, there it is. Come on.
You seeing some menu?
Oh, he's brought up the Steam interface.
Yeah, I brought up the Steam interface and the camera because I hit something physical. Is that the wall?
Yeah, the wall is right in front of you. Yeah.
Okay.
Have you completely lost track of where you are in the real room?
Basically, yes.
Nice.
I have no idea. There we go. Okay.
Have we tried porn yet? No. No, I haven't. I'm not opposed to trying it, but I just haven't encountered any that seems easy to use with the setup. It's always been like, here's a website with a VR section. I haven't really tried any of like the VR
It's
video
just a
players. Or,
Oh wow!
Whoa.
Oh, that is crazy.
Ugh.
Wow.
Wow, that
that's
is
some high-res stuff.
that is wild. Jeez. Whoop. Okay.
Is that a button over there you use to rotate stuff? What is that?
No,
there?
that just takes you back to,
Oh, I see.
to the thing. Oop.
Look at his wiener.
Porn is here.
Oh, that's all one thing. Oh, weird. Everything is just giving me the torso. Well, this seems fine.
Give him the torso.
It's neat, I guess.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff in this thing, not maybe a little more slight than like that shooter. What's that thing called?
Space Pirates?
No, the one in this. Zarkaz?
Zoltrix?
Zoltrix?
Zortex.
Okay.
All right, do the secret shop.
Yeah, all right.
It's to your right.
There it is.
Yeah.
You guys have done this, right?
Yeah, this seems a lot like that Portal demo in terms of like, here's a thing that kind of happens around you.
Yeah, it's real.
There's some interactivity in terms of you can get small on the table. There's
wow.
like some spots you can look at. And
Yeah. Yeah, this
like
is
that spot right there, I think is one.
This is real proof of concept, isn't it?
That little thing to your left, right there. Is that a, yeah.
Well,
You might have to wait for something to happen, but I want to say you can. You can
yes.
get on that table.
There you are. And look at you, standing
Hey, look, it's Dota guy.
Yeah, that guy.
Mr. Dota.
He's all, I've got hats for sale.
Give me your hats.
I know my way around well enough without it.
Whoop.
Hello.
Don't be
Did they give any? Did they give away any
There is plenty
Dota hats for Vive purchasers?
No.
Like, do you get like Vives to put on your Dota heroes?
That is a gigantic,
as hats.
gigantic missed opportunity.
Yeah.
may hide in even the darkest corners. I was just closing
Oh,
up,
still nothing.
but don't let that concern you. When it's time for lights out, well, you'll see. Well, I have a few deliveries to. Oh, there now. Good thing Roclair is out for the night. Maybe I do need a light in here.
You can hit that sword.
Well, my friend.
Whoop.
It should. You should be able to push it around a little bit.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. That's cool.
And then is that item? Yeah. There's another spot right there that you can teleport to that spot somehow. I just don't remember how.
Yeah, nothing's happening.
No, above you. The
Oh, right
thing
here.
out there, yeah.
Aha.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
There you go.
Creepy. Now it works.
Well, okay.
Hey.
Yeah. This, like, is this doing anything for you as
That's-
a Dota fan?
It's fine.
Yeah. Like, I kind of. This was another one of those things where it's like, okay, no, you've made a thing.
You know.
And at some point, things have to be made.
Yeah.
I just wanted to see more
very true.
elaborate game-like things.
You know.
And so, like, seeing this and that Portal thing left me kind of disappointed.
Well, yeah,
But
this
at
is
the
a
time,
super.
at the time.
Yeah, it's a super basic tech demo. And that said, probably time to hop out.
Does it pop something up when you're moving backwards towards the edge of space since you wouldn't see the VR wall? No, it does not do that.
I have zero sense which way I'm facing right now.
You're really close to the green screen. You're standing on the apron of the green
Oh,
screen.
wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're facing the wall.
Got it. All right, here we go.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, you're kind of facing closer to us now.
There's you.
Yeah, yep. Oh, you turn on the camera. Okay. Yeah.
Should be a camera over here somewhere.
Turning on the camera solves all problems.
Yes. All right, is there anything else in the lab, or I guess
Walk over to that and
handy
check.
handy
Solar
check mark.
system.
Okay, what is solar system?
Was it also on the desk with the skull?
I bet that was it, yeah. Yep, sure enough. Just to say we did.
And then since we've done everything in the lab, that's what unlocks Half-Life 3, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Coming out at 3:33 today. Son has an iPad.
To hang the wire from the roof to the user. Yeah, we talked about that, but there was a lot of, we would have had to extend the HDMI and the USB connections quite a bit to get it up over our
And some
Unistrut.
This is
yes, something
And the power.
someone else in the chat
Power, right.
pointed out. Then it would be hanging in front of your hands.
Yeah, that's actually pretty bad. That actually sounds like it would be pretty bad, rather.
This is cool. You know.
Universe Sandbox has VR support now.
Oh, wow.
If you want to fucking get real.
That's the real shit.
Maybe you should fire that up.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, this isn't to scale or anything, but it's still pretty neat. Oh man. That
It's like Elite Dangerous.
That looks
Yeah.
gigantic in here. What's up, little Venus?
Put it in the sun.
Venus is dead. Nope. Oh, wow. Well, this is goofy. And pretty limited. Oops. Keep forgetting which button does what. All right, so I guess that's it for the lab, right?
Yeah. Why don't you fire up
Okay.
Jibo Man?
What?
It's an action game.
Do you have to exit games, or can you just go launch another one from the library? How does that work?
I've been exiting them. If you look down at the Steam thing, there's at the very bottom there's an X near the app, and you can close it that way.
Yeah, I hit it.
And it seems like sometimes that icon doesn't go away immediately, but it seems to actually be closing.
It's still there, so I wasn't sure if it was closed. Okay. So you guys can't see this, right?
Nope.
No.
Okay. What is it called?
Jibo Man with a
Jibo.
J.
Okay. Aha! Any idea what this is?
It appears to be a retro arcade style shooter built for room scale VR.
Whoa.
Those are cool.
Wow. I don't know what these are going to do, but they look exciting. Okay. Yeah. Oh boy. Okay. Press and hold the touchpad to change weapons. Oh wow. Jeez. All right. What do we got? Rocket, shotgun, warp gun, cannon, and a laser.
This thing's $10.
Okay. Whoa. Just warp around with this thing, apparently. Wow. That is a curving rocket. Oh, God. Okay. Hold the grip button to enable your shield. So, okay, so basically to hit the grip button, you're essentially just squeezing the controller. Yeah. Okay. Oh, wow. All right. More shield action. Melee. Huh.
Nice.
Okay. Health.
That could be dangerous.
Warp gun and shield.
Melee attacks.
Oh, yeah.
Swinging these controllers in anger.
Yeah. The chaperone stuff, it pops up a little bit before where the wall actually is. So if you actually pay attention to that stuff, ideally you should be okay.
That's cool. The ammo indicators on the guns.
Yeah.
What are you guys getting out of this? Like a full feed?
Yeah, more or less. We're getting a square.
Okay. Hit the red button. Okay. All right. Time to play. I hope. Oh man. A lot of labs in VR. Mm-hmm. A lot of workshops. Okay. Time to actually play this game. Pickups.
You played it. Welcome to the tech demo.
There it is.
Start game.
Shooting range. Like, so I can't point at that. It seems to want me to go up to the shooting range unless there's something
Even
else.
more up?
What's that?
Look even more up?
At what?
Oh, I don't know. It just says start game up.
Yeah, I don't see there's, maybe I have to teleport up here and then, aha, there we go. All right, let's dive right in.
Do it.
What do you say? Or maybe start on easy. We're going? Yep. All right. Ebo Man. Whoa. Oh, wow, so
Oh, so you can kind of constantly
they're gonna-
teleport with
yeah,
that hand
it's like
and
they're
then
gonna want us-
shoot with the other.
oh, Jesus.
I don't know, the
robots are gonna
teleport
be-
around stuff doesn't really do it for me in an
Yeah.
action setting. Like, that doesn't seem like something I'd want to think about. I think that's the limitation with a lot of this stuff. Is I think, like, so that Impulse Gear demo that was at E3, where you were using an analog stick to actually run around, I didn't mind that. I don't mind analog stick movement in VR. Like, some people have been like, oh, that gets people sick, or, you know, hey, this teleport metaphor of teleporting your room scale room around this environment, which, like Arizona Sunshine, some other stuff that's not out yet, I think does that as well. And
You're talking about using the left stick.
yeah,
So you're still moving your head in VR.
right.
But
But you're still walking around, you know. So then it becomes more of a standing experience. And like the room thing works a little less with that, or could. You know, it's a little weirder at that point. But I like real movement in video games. Like this kind of like moving a stationary point around stuff. Like that to me is like one of the big limitations. It's the thing where you go like, well, we need a multi-directional treadmill to actually do this right. To actually start to do this, we need to spend another $1,000 on stuff.
Like that weird like treadmill disc thing they were
Yeah.
showing off at E3 like
Yeah,
10 years
yeah.
ago or whatever. Yeah. So the 3D audio is turning out to be key for this just because it's like the only way to figure out where they're coming from.
Right.
Dodge that one. Nope. They're running out of warp shoes.
in the pirate one
Oh shit.
was really like 3 sides. They didn't really spawn behind you.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, so it's like that's like the thing with the room scale stuff and shooting is that it feels like a series of shooting galleries, and they try to trick it with this idea of like, well, you can move, but you're just moving your gallery from one point to another point.
Yeah.
Like that.
Aye. Oh,
Like
get it?
that
Yeah.
seems limiting. It seems limiting in terms of like a just like fun video game sort of thing. Whereas like,
Or short-sighted.
well, I don't know. It seems like it's the thing they can do now, you know? Because obviously, you know, developers could do a left stick movement thing, and that's what that shooter that Sony had did.
But then you can't have wands.
Yeah, you can't. Because with that Sony thing, it was a wand loaded into the Move gun controller thing, and then they have a Wii nunchuck equivalent that has the analog stick on it, and that mounts into the front of the shell. So you're back here with the trigger, the Move controller is up here, so you got your glow ball at the end of it. You're pulling the trigger to shoot, but then there's an analog stick up here, and then 2 buttons up here that you can use for like grenades or whatever.
So how would you do that with the Vive?
You would take the motion. Well, how would you do that with Vive? You would use the motion controller. You could use the
Touchpad?
The touchpad could be used for something like that. I don't think it's great.
Hold an Xbox controller.
Yeah, you could
in your
hold an
left
Xbox
hand.
controller in your left hand and shoot with the right or vice versa, which is messy, but or they could do a sub-controller style thing, you know, for just that sort of thing. But I could imagine there being some reluctance to introduce another controller in the middle of all this mess.
I think you guys probably got the point
Yeah.
of this.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna bounce out. Later, Jibo Man.
How about VR skateboarding with a skateboard controller?
Oh boy. I don't.
I don't know. I mean, because like, how would you do tricks without actually inverting your body?
Can I check out Hot Dogs, Horseshoes, and Hand Grenades?
Do it.
All right. Great name. Not really sure what I'm in for, but here we go. Yeah, it gets a little warm in this thing, doesn't it?
Yeah. I mean, if you're doing the stuff that it has a, more movement to it and stuff, like
Yeah.
it happens.
Oh. Aha. Okay, what do we got here? Indoor range, arcade experiment number 1.
I imagine this is probably early access. A lot of the stuff is in early access.
What do you think?
Go for it. I like the see-through little neon controller stuff. That's a cool.
Yeah, that looks awesome.
Like stylizing that controller, I think is a cool. Well, like some of the other stuff has done that. Like that Star Wars demo, obviously.
Even just doing stuff like this is like super convincing. I don't think I can grab that pin, fortunately.
Well, throw it. Throw the grenade. See what happens anyway.
Goodbye.
All right.
All right. You want to just hit the range first?
Sure.
See what this thing is about. I'm gonna assume it's loading something.
Are you seeing blackness?
Yeah. Well, I see kind of a horizon, but it's just like a featureless gray.
Oh,
Okay.
Are
weird.
you guys getting anything?
Yeah,
there
we're
it is.
getting-
No, that's a Steam notification. So you guys can see something?
Yeah, we're in a
seeing
shooting range over here.
I have absolutely nothing. Just like a gray band, and that's it.
Maybe go to the home and then come back?
Yeah. Try quitting out and restarting. Really sad if this doesn't work. Let's maybe try a different menu option. Okay, now I got something. Holy shit. What is happening? It's got some sword. Oh my god. It's sort of weird, like, endless lightsaber.
It says shield energy on it, doesn't it?
I think that's what, yep, that says shield energy. Weird. Also, I don't know if I can put this down. It's kind of stuck to my hand now.
Whoa, what does your other one say? Your other hand.
Oh, here we go. Touchpad to access commands. Press trigger to use command. Click touchpad to, okay, reset. All right. Wow, okay.
You might need a reset scene to get rid of that other.
Yeah, I don't see a way to drop these objects. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's the grip button. Oh boy. That doesn't want to. Yeah, let's try resetting. Want to pick the objects back up. All right. What do you think? I'm gonna go with infinite ammo.
All right. But you know, reloading that thing and tossing new magazines in it is going to be the thing you want to do.
Sure. Let's see. What am I missing here?
The red button.
Well, no, I can't fire the gun.
Maybe you can't until the red button has
I
been
have
hit.
to. Nope. I think this is gonna go badly.
Racket.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how.
There are little glowy bits. Oh, that's your other controller.
Yeah, it's just the controller highlights. Oh boy, this is the.
There you go.
I may have gotten in over my head on this one.
You can't pull the slide back on
I don't see it. There's nothing else to manipulate that I can see. Yeah, it won't let me grab anything else.
no safety or.
Nope, not that I can see. It's possible I skipped a step.
Try aiming down the sights
Jeez.
a little better, and is that?
No, I mean, I don't know if you can hear it. It's making a clicking sound as if it's not properly loaded.
The safety's on the left side of the gun.
Like I said, like
Can you
I
get that
can't.
close?
What's that?
Yeah.
That's the safety, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't. It's not something you can.
Some of the buttons with your right hand?
Say again, Jason?
You said some of the buttons with your right hand.
Yeah. Is there something you can do with the touchpad on the other?
Well.
Okay, you drop the.
Yeah,
Well,
like the grip
okay.
button makes you drop stuff, but also it seems like once you drop something, you can't pick it back up.
Is not great.
Yeah, this seems a little rough.
So reset it and try again. And try using the touchpad on your gun hand after you get it.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. Now I can't pick the gun up at all. There it goes. Oh, weird. It was super picky about where exactly I was holding it.
Yeah, so I wonder if the rest of the manipulation of the gun is... There you go.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
That's, yeah.
Very finicky. Now you need to pull the slide back.
Okay.
Yeah, it's that thing on the right side.
Yeah, the
Where's that
little
thing? This
plunger,
thing?
pull it back.
Oh, there we go.
Or yeah, I was right. Sorry, it's that thing, yeah.
All right. Success.
Can you aim down the sights? Or are you? I guess we
little
might
bit.
get a different perspective than you.
It's weird. So when I pull down this handle here, it makes the gun aiming like super stiff. Like if I just do this, it feels, well, no, it just fell out of my hand. Oh boy.
Boy.
Try these space guns.
Yeah. Got to turn their safety off too. Oh no, you need space ammo.
Where does this thing load?
The handle?
Front,
maybe?
right? Is it the front top? No.
Nope.
Alright,
No, I don't see anywhere to load.
The handle?
Maybe?
What? You dropped it, I think.
Yeah, I have no idea. The touchpad does nothing on this one. I don't know, dudes.
Weird.
I want you to fire that rifle. I want you to reset that rifle and shoot
All right,
it.
all right.
Like,
Let's try this one more time. All right. Yeah, like you see this, right?
Yeah,
Like I
yeah.
can't pick it up. Okay, like if I grab it right around here. Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay.
it's the thing on the very back, not the little slide on the back of the gun. Yep, now you've done it.
There it goes.
You've dropped the...
Yep.
Ah,
Oh.
All right. That worked.
there you go.
Okay. There.
All right, now, don't drop the gun. Bring down that forward grip
All right.
and hit the red button. Or just hit the red button and shoot the damn gun.
I'm trying. Whoa. Try actually aiming down the side here.
Very silent targets.
Oop.
Can you hold that weapon sideways? Okay, all right.
Hold upside down.
Great. Ah!
You can teleport, right?
No.
There was something...
Touchpad does other stuff, like it's what turns the safety on and off and stuff.
Oh, how about with your other hand?
I'm afraid to hit anything else.
Yeah, there's something about teleport that showed up when the text was on where your touchpad was.
Aha.
Click touchpad, teleport, it's the top thing.
Yeah, but it's not activating when I
Yeah,
hit the trigger.
there are no other,
Yeah,
it
there's
looks like there are no
nowhere
other
else
spots
to go.
stand in this one.
Yeah.
Can you, so is that thing single shot?
Yeah. There might, well, you want full auto?
Yeah.
There might be a
You
way?
swivel
That safety slider on the left side is the thing. Okay.
There it
you
is.
go.
Okay. Oop.
Dump it. Point that gun at your face.
I don't. Okay.
Do it!
Okay. This is getting really dark.
Do it!
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
No good.
I'm out.
That's maybe a little too real. Nope.
Safety's back on,
Oh, yeah.
isn't it? Yeah.
There. Yeah, this thing seems all right. It's not super intuitive, like how to operate different stuff.
Well, it seems like one of those things where, like, maybe there's the assumption that you know how to do this with a real gun.
Right. Well, but
which
also,
is a weird
like-
assumption to make, and then also translating that into these controllers seems.
So like to operate the safety, it's left on the touchpad. Like there's no indication of what does what.
Oh, so you just are pushing the left side of the touchpad?
Yes, I am hitting the left side of the touchpad, and that toggles through the different safety positions.
All right, that's kind of a weird.
That's a weird device.
It's just,
I guess
got
like
these
Right,
tactile things.
like you think you would want to bring your other hand over.
Like
and,
this whole thing is about picking up and manipulating things, but then like you want to.
Although with this, you would be using your thumb to do it.
But it's just like.
It's true.
Yeah, it makes sense when you put it in those terms, but that's not necessarily what you're expecting when you come into this. All right. Should I do any more of this, or have you had your fill?
I think that's probably all right. You know what? There's got to be hand grenade tosses in this thing somewhere.
Okay. Main menu. All right, indoor range, warehouse range. That's kind of it.
Try the warehouse range. Indoor range didn't work for me.
Yeah, indoor range just bugged out when I tried to go in there. Okay, great. Whoa.
Yeah, blooper.
Hello. All right, what, you got to muzzle load this thing?
I don't
No,
think
no,
so.
you crack it.
Oh, right. Okay, well, time to figure out how to work that. Okay.
Was that up on the touchpad?
Yeah. Once you put it in those terms, then it becomes pretty easy to figure out what you're doing.
Can you just whip that thing closed?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Let's see, do I have to like chamber it, or does it just go?
I think you just go.
All right. Sure. Wait, gotta dump out the spent casing or what? It's in there. Drew, do you know if there's a release for that thing?
Probably.
Pull it out, maybe? You gotta.
Down on the D-pad?
Yeah, it's not falling out. I have no idea how to get that thing out. Yeah, this thing is not the most intuitive thing in the world.
There are a lot of fucking real sad fucking people in this chat. They're like, I can't fucking believe you don't know how to load a grenade launcher, dude. Like, in fucking VR for the first time ever.
I just did it?
Fucking dumbasses.
God.
Fuck off.
Yep. All right, let's bomb out of this thing.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Any other requests?
Why don't you do, you want to do an experience?
Sure.
Apollo 11 VR,
Oh
maybe?
boy, jeez, that sounds
Yeah.
super technical.
It's probably just, here's the landing site rendered in VR.
Just hang out. Please get comfortable and face forward now. Okay. Oh, is this actually made by NASA?
Trademarked.
Can you guys see this? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a virtual reality documentary, according to that.
I believe that this nation should commit itself to achieving
Oh, is this just a movie?
before this decade is out of landing
Can't
a
be.
man on the moon and returning him safely to the
I have
Earth.
bad news for you.
No single space project in
Immersive
this period
education.
will be
I mean, it might be a
more
movie, but I bet it is happening. It will happen in
important
3D.
for the long-range exploration
Like, I don't know how
of
much-
space, and none will be so difficult or expensive to accomplish.
All right, well, let's see what happens. Oh, interactive, okay. Take control during docking. Yeah, that'll go great.
Yeah. Can't believe you couldn't fucking land the lander.
Oh, people on the internet.
These words are coming at you, man. 3D.
Yuri Gagarin.
No man can fully grasp
Oh man, VR lava lamp.
and how fast we have come.
Whoa!
But condense it
I'm in the seat.
the 50,000
moon chair.
years of man's recorded history in a time span of but a half a century. Stated in these terms.
Oh, okay, so triggers just cycle
know
through.
very little about the
Oh,
Earth
okay. You're just moving through
Yeah,
set
there's
positions.
all the buttons just cycle you through these two positions.
advanced man had learned to use the skins of animals to cover them.
Wait,
Then about 10 years
Yes,
ago,
good point.
Taking you-
Step one, set up a sound stage.
man emerged from his caves.
Be really good. That'd be like a way
Hire
better
Stanley Kubrick.
VR documentary thing of just like fake the moon landing, the video game.
I don't know that NASA is the one to produce that, but yes, I agree with you.
Christianity began last.
I'll start my own company, NASA with 2 S's. And we're gonna fucking make our fake the moon landing VR.
Then, less than 2 months
Base your
ago,
company in Nassau.
during this whole 50
I don't know that you can skip this.
The steam engine.
Like I said, everything is just.
Yeah, this seems like it is a very long like documentary in VR.
maybe-
so
maybe this is not the
isn't
thing
necessarily
to-
something that we
Okay.
are gonna sit through
Alright.
the whole thing right here. I just kind of want to get a sense of
Okay.
like what this actually is.
All right, now you know.
Okay.
How much is that?
I think that might be free.
Oh boy, let's see. Should I just grab something else?
Yeah, go for it, man.
A chair in a room?
Oh God.
The Legend of Luca, a room scale VR game.
Ready to find out what a chair in a room is?
Yes.
So a chair in a room, actually, according to like the store page on Steam, they want a 2.5 by 2.5 meter space,
Yikes.
like minimum. And
Okay, I have hands. Like creepy severed hands. Mm-hmm. Oh!
yeah,
Go smash it.
I'm gonna claw out my eyes.
Like those.
Okay. Wait here to start a new game. All right.
done.
Well, there's the promised chair.
Was it in a room?
Oh, it's kind of like a void of some kind.
Welcome to the Institute. I'm happy to answer any questions.
2 things you'd find outside.
Why don't you come with me? I'm just taking this patient up to the top floor.
Are these credits?
They're under a mod set.
Like any idea what this thing is at
I
all?
have no idea what's happening.
Some kind of. I assume these are like voice credits.
Drugs. We have to give them drugs.
This is a tense room scale virtual reality horror game
Oh,
set
boy.
in America's Deep South.
Oh, good. Sounds just like my childhood.
Define unstable. Unstable is an difference between right and wrong.
I feel like there are a lot more games for this launch.
I'd have to count, but yeah.
Well, I don't mean number, but I mean like things that feel more like real fleshed out products. In some cases, I mean a lot of
We've
some of the-
started with those.
Yeah, we started with that stuff. I
feel
think
like
it's
we're
give and-
hitting-
it's give and take.
We're hitting some of the more like early access.
But a lot of this stuff I think you would also classify as like mini games or
Right.
tech demos that have been like blown out to
Right.
Had a score tacked onto them.
Yeah.
We haven't seen anything narrative though, yet. So I'm kind of curious about this.
Or it's kind of slow. Anything narrative is going to take some time to get going. I think that's like early days of VR. I think you're going to see a lot of stuff that is a slow start because there are people that are going to get this stuff, this week, and it'll be the first time they have ever put a VR headset on.
True.
Whereas we've been trying this stuff in limited forms. Yes, pick up the chair,
Guys,
take it out of the room.
I
you
found
win.
the chair.
All right, walk that chair out of the room
Okay.
and end credits.
That looks exactly like the chair we have in this room.
The horror is real.
I dropped the chair.
Throw the chair at the projector, or whatever that light is.
It's that guy.
Take this chair.
Walk over to that dude, maybe.
Can't go any closer.
Oh,
There's no teleport in this. There, at least the touchpads don't do it.
And visualize the meaning. Your progress will be
You talking to you?
My chair is now beyond my reach.
I know this is uncomfortable, but please.
Like, what happens if you walk past this grid? You guys can see the grid, right?
No, we can't. See
Oh,
the
you
grid.
can't. This is my boundary.
Yeah, no, we see that you're kind of at the edge of stuff.
According to the
You
Vive.
might be able to get out there and get it, but
Oh, got it. I saved the chair.
You reached outside your reality
I did.
and retrieved a physical virtual object.
Mirror. Lamp. Toy.
I have restored the chair.
Photograph.
As advertised, this chair is so in this fucking room, you guys.
It's just me and this chair in this room.
Paradise.
Your code name will be Doris.
Negative results. All results showing negative.
What is it telling you to do?
Can you hear what she's saying?
Not really.
It's pretty quiet.
It just, I can barely hear it too.
Do you know why you're here?
Oh, please tell me. I mean, to sit in this chair, I assume.
She's talking to the chair.
Did your thing freeze?
I've just got that like featureless gray again, like I had with the shooting range.
Oh, really?
Do you guys
Our
have
feed
stuff?
froze.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
there it goes.
It was loaded.
Patient 6079.
Yep, that's good
Please
advice.
find the window for your medication.
Oh jeez.
Throw the pills out. Don't take them. Just get the
Put
vision.
them under your tongue.
Yeah.
One of them just fell out of the room. All right, done. Thanks, lady.
Give her the finger.
It's for your own good.
Close enough.
Pick that up.
Nice.
VR drugs.
Eat some more pills, pillhead.
Pills here.
You may now put on your headset. I wonder what engine has that message. Because we've seen it in multiple games. All right.
Cup game.
It's fucking VR cup stacking. You
Yeah.
took your fucking cup stacking drugs. Now it's fucking speed stack this shit.
Simple memory test.
No, you gotta play the shell game.
Is a ball and 3 cups.
Or listen to him. I don't know. We can't really hear the...
Any of the cups. Move it
Yeah, the mix
around
is really
and
weird,
reveal the
this
ball.
game.
I will observe your progress. Please complete the task.
Okay. I think she just said to put the ball, or put the cups over the ball, right?
Put the cups over the other cups, maybe?
You see.
Oh God.
Ah! Is that how you're supposed to do it? I don't know how YouTube works anymore.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Look out, spider. I don't like this.
Throw it.
I think I'm good.
This is weird. This is weird. Eat it.
It won't go down.
Oh.
Okay.
Stack all the cups on the spider. There you go.
Make sure that fucker doesn't get
Virtual
out.
reality.
Oh wow.
Virtual reality.
Oh, where'd it go? Spider is no more. These cups are now 1.
You are tripping out. You belong in that room with the chair. Oh, yeah, just leave. Man, you should have just left this whole time. Wait, what is it? Okay, is it saying you should grip and use the touchpad?
Well, trigger and touchpad, which I'm doing, but it's not, doesn't seem to actually be doing anything.
Maybe it's just implying that those are the available controls to you.
Yeah, maybe. Oop. Whoa.
Ball's back.
Throw that thing.
Got it.
Ta-da! Throw that ball.
I feel like there's just going to be like a certain grade of VR experience that is just like, well, I don't know, we made some physics stuff.
We'll wrap a little story around it.
I think I'm good.
Yeah. You seen enough?
Yep.
Okay. I mean, oh.
Yeah, can you hand stuff off from one hand to the other at all, or?
Nope. When I try to grip it with the other hand, it just falls out of the first hand.
Yeah.
Is that the word fear written on that door?
Yep. Fear.
Cool.
Are you afraid? I'm afraid.
Very.
All right. Can I go?
Yes.
All
Yeah,
right.
you can leave the room.
I'm gonna go.
Don't take the chair.
Nope.
We need it for the next
The
next
chair.
guy.
Nope. Bear stays in the room. Oh boy. You want to do Fantastic Contraption?
Go for it.
Before I get out of here?
Why don't you do it? Yeah.
I've heard good things about this. I feel like I'm on a run here of questionable experiences.
Awesome.
Okay.
But this has been one of the things that I think people have really liked.
Yeah, this is one of the pack ends.
But when I tried it, it didn't work so well.
Oh, you've played this, okay.
And it did not work. It was when me and Dan went and saw it at PAX and just couldn't do any of this stuff. Like,
the handoff
I don't know
works.
if the controllers were dying batteries or what it was.
Handoff works great here.
Connect me to other stick.
All right, yoink. Cool. Whoa.
Can I?
Puppy. Where's the puppy? That's okay.
The fuck?
I don't know if that's a puppy, but sure.
So this is the game. So people have sent me a lot of videos of people projected onto this game.
Right. Yeah. Kind of matching up.
Matching, yeah, their physical bodies in the virtual space. And if this game, as that UI element would suggest, is like Job Simulator, then you can move the camera, which is the only thing that makes that possible. So we couldn't do that with every game. We could only do that with games. Well, number one, we can only do that with games that have a separate camera ability. And number two, if we had a whole room that was green screened, which we do not. We have a...
Right. We don't. Yeah.
Jeff, did you find whenever you would look down at stuff, the headset sort of starts to ride up and then like gets really blurry?
Yeah, if the angle on the headset changes, it will start to blur.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
I would love to try that though. It would just take a lot of setup.
Yeah.
Would
you say the Oculus games have been more fun while the Vive's tech has been more impressive? No, not necessarily. I'd kind of put them in line.
Whoa.
Like it's all kind of the same sort of stuff. I think there's a bit of apples and oranges going on because the standing and headset stuff is a little different than the seated experience.
Oh Lord!
And some of those seated games are here as well. I mean, we'll sit down and play some stuff later. Like you can do all that with this too. Just not the full lineup. I mean,
guys, I'm building a car.
Okay.
Oh man.
How do you feel about the quality of the screens in there?
Whoa, it's good. It doesn't feel that different than Oculus to me. I mean, they seem pretty comparable. This thing's stretchy. These are all stretchy.
Well, you probably don't want them stretchy because you need to build a little triangle.
There we go. I want to. Okay, there we go. So will this attach here? Okay. So you weren't able to do any of this when you tried this?
No, it just I couldn't get anything to connect to each other. Like it just the demo broke, and it was just like, all right, well that thing doesn't work. And then the person doing the demo was like, well, let's go on to the next experience. And I was like, all right, yeah, great, whatever.
Whoa, no! Took the whole thing with it. Order. This is kind of neat.
Tickling that nuts and bolts itch.
Sorta. I mean, we'll see. Is that it?
Nice. Press go to test. Nailed it. Good job, Brad.
Come back, car. Is it like off just a little bit?
Oh, the wheels are going in different directions.
Oh wow, I didn't even pay attention to that. Well, that's probably not going to work.
Looks like they tried really hard to tell you which way those things are turning, but I still don't know.
Oh yeah, it's going to go that way.
If you're in 3D,
anyway.
that's probably a lot easier to see, but just seeing those
Bye,
arrows
car.
spin is like.
Yeah. All right. I want to detach you. No. There we go.
Oh, it changes color.
Yeah.
That's
cool. Do you want to see if this has something like Job Simulator, or if you double squeeze, it gives you a camera? Because we're getting in the lower left corner icon.
You're not seeing much. No, the grip button doesn't seem to be doing much.
Okay, maybe that's something we can click.
Yeah, let me see.
Give it a shot.
Now try it, Brad.
The grip button?
Yeah.
Hang on. Gotta fix this monstrosity. Nope.
Speaking of monstrosities.
So can you see the flower?
Well.
On my controller anywhere? You're not seeing this handheld thing?
I see the flower.
Like the flower does this when I squeeze the grip button.
Oh, okay.
But so that might have some other function.
Okay.
Whoa. All right. I just get rid of this. I'm not sure how to detach stuff. I ended up with an extra piece here.
No, because you don't have the bottom.
Oh God, right.
Between you don't have the other. Yeah, there you go.
Probably pay attention to my actual design here. Yay! It's wow. Okay. Seems like it's like very particular about how things are facing and stuff. Come on, buddy, you can do it. Yay!
All right.
All right. Is this the stuff you were doing in your demo?
Kinda, yeah. It was stuff like this, but none of the objects connected, so it was just sort of impossible.
Nico is your friend.
Makes sense.
Oh boy. Give me
Take parts from that cat's back.
I'm gonna pull this cat apart and build things out of it.
Oh God.
Ah.
Oh boy. Yep, double tapping the trigger.
And it's coming over, but I think
Kinda.
that's...
Well, I can just do this. But when I double tap... Weird. I don't know.
I think you're doing exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Yeah. That's...
All right.
Oh.
All right, what do we got here?
So you have to build something that holds that object and then rolls over to
that
that.
seems to be the case. Looks like I have like unlimited stuff. Oh.
What?
What is this? Oh. Maybe I don't want to use something flexible for the like frame.
Or maybe you do.
Of the
Looks
car.
like it's got to go over kind of a bump there.
Yeah, all right, let's try it. See what happens.
How is this stuff? Pretty intuitive, or?
Yeah. Sometimes it's like if you want to separate things, you kind of have to like grab both and pull them apart.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'd build something to.
These kinds of games also would probably benefit from the 3D vision.
Let's see.
Oh yeah.
Because like knowing where parts line up.
Yeah.
Wonder how hard it's going to be to like balance this thing. I got to build some kind of like bed, right?
Yeah. It's cool that you're basically doing 2 at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Like you can actually kind of just work with this, right? Oop. We'll get something that'll. Oop. Nope. Nope. Come on, you. It's a little fiddly, but you can kind of do whatever you want, which is sort of awesome. All right, is that going to balance? Whoa. Oh, wow. I don't know if you guys saw that. It
Yeah.
lost the tracking for a second.
Yeah.
No! Oh!
You got it. Oh well, I mean.
Does it need to be higher?
Looks like it.
Oh, so close.
Yeah.
All right, hang on. I think we can salvage this.
Can you attach that thing to a joint also, or?
Looks like it is.
Oh, like just.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it is. It is stuck there. But this just needs to be a lot higher. That kind of. That's about right, right?
And you might need a wider base to keep that thing from spilling over, but give it a shot.
Oh, do these stretch? I don't know that this thing can be.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
or I could maybe
set it rolling and see if it falls over.
Yeah,
if not, you need more than.
Oh no! I don't think that's gonna work.
Well, it looks like the joints there are what.
Do I need to like reinforce this?
Oh, maybe.
I have no idea if this is gonna work or not, but let's find out.
Well, that won't.
That definitely. Well, okay.
See what happens.
All right, now it might. Building a weird fucking tripod.
Nope.
Yeah, you've given it more points of failure.
No structural support whatsoever. I ain't no engineer.
Just take out all those joints.
Yeah, I wonder if there's a way to. I don't see a way to just like quickly delete things. You know, like I've made this way more complicated than it needs to be.
Separate and throw away.
Yeah, that seems to be basically. Oh.
Throw in Bammer.
Yep. All right, now can I just grab this entire thing? Oop. Okay.
No, it's just no. Never mind.
No, see, because you can, if you use the
you're
grip button, you can grab anything that's connected. You can just sort of toss away.
Did that toss? Did that actually go a long way when you threw it?
Yep.
Yeah. Awesome.
Wow.
Fuck that shit.
Yeah. This game is
VR getting rid of shit is where it's at for sure.
All right. Oop. Make this a little longer. Hey, is this gonna go?
You can say, yeah.
All right. Stretch that out a little more. I almost wonder if I should just start this whole thing over with a less awful design.
I think you can lean it, you know, because it's right now it leans over to the left because you're off, you know. So
actually kind of hard to get a sense for that in first person. Oop. Let's see.
Yeah, I wonder how much harder this is for you, or if it's easier for us in some ways and harder for us just because of the perspective or something. Because
Where'd you? Oh, okay.
There it is. What do you think?
Yeah.
Give it a go.
Man.
Maybe hang it instead of balance it.
I think it's too
Looks like
top
it was
heavy.
tugging it around, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Like this?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Go, go, go.
Oh my god. Not tall enough. Bye.
Oh no.
This game's kind of wild.
Yeah, just drag that
Oh,
up. There
okay,
you
so
go.
it'll let
No
it stretch
problem.
the whole. I thought I was gonna have to stretch each one individually. All right, really pretty centered.
Yeah.
Whoop. At least you can just easily retry stuff. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh boy. All right. Yay.
Nailed it.
This game's kind of awesome.
Punch that dog in his button face.
It's real weird.
Okay.
Welcome to Lean
Here
Over
we are on
Island.
Lean Over Island. Whoa. Okay.
Oh, so that's just a mini map of the level you're looking at. So
Yeah.
that's where you are, and that other space is where
Does that
you need
ball
to get.
move? Doesn't look like it.
See?
Yeah.
You need something that'll lean over into
Oh,
that
wow.
space.
Yeah. Jeez. You guys have the patience for me to do another one of these, or?
I don't know. I wonder how many other pieces there are. Or if
I don't
these-
know, yeah.
If this is the limit, or
Yeah. This thing is super cool. Yeah, it doesn't look like we're gonna get any more parts until we at least get through this.
yeah. Huh.
Yeah, this is neat though. Some decent VR problem solving stuff. All right, I'm gonna pop out of here.
Okay. Drew, you want to give it a go?
Yeah, Drew, you want to hop in here?
Sure.
I will go put a podcast together.
Alrighty.
Okay. Should I unmount?
Yeah, go for it.
All right.
Jack out.
Let's see. What do we got here? Bow slinger.
There's something here called A10 VR.
Yeah. Why don't you give that a go? I think that is a controller or a motion controller game.
Okay.
Give me a minute to.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Paper towels.
Yeah, I just went and grabbed some paper towels. There's a few that I haven't used that are sitting on top of the keyboard over there.
Don't use the paper towels and the lenses though.
Yeah.
I only had one.
It is sitting on my desk. All right.
How's the chat doing?
All right. Yeah, seems going okay.
Hanging.
Yeah. Do you see the novelty of Vive lasting longer than that of Oculus? I don't know. These don't seem that different to me.
Right.
Like it seems
Especially
like,
when you consider that the Oculus is coming out with touch controllers.
Yeah. Yeah. But in terms of just like the headset being a headset, like they're both headsets, you know? They both, you know, the Vive has the camera on it, which I think is cool, but not necessarily vital.
Yeah, I think what the question is what will be the thing that keeps people around?
Right.
What has staying power?
Yeah, because if we're going to keep seeing these $15, $20, or even $40 in some cases, like things that are like relatively thin experiences, that's a lot to ask.
Yeah.
You know, and is there just going to be a constant flow of those, so you'll always have something new to do with your headset? Or will it be about like, hey, here are some kind of key things that you keep coming back to because these are just awesome games? Right. And that's the thing I think has been like lacking across both, is just a straight up awesome game. Like something you can look at and go like, all of this makes sense. I want to play this thing for a good long time, and I want to own this headset to do it. Right. Whereas with the Vive, you know, with the Rift, it's been a bunch of stuff that is like cockpit experiences and stuff, you know, first person stuff by and large. I mean, you have your third person, you know, Blaze Rush kind of racing game, some of that stuff, but you know, a lot of it has looked like traditional video games with a headset on, and then this stuff just seems like a bunch of motion control games, which we went down that path with the Wii to the point where you didn't want to do it anymore, and I think like this is different than that, but perhaps not that different from that. So I wonder, you know, like that Space Pirate thing I think is awesome. Mm-hmm. It's well made, it's very simple, but very effective. But I don't know how many more times I will want to play that before I go like, all right, especially like in its current state, which is, you know, it seems like it's not finished. Yeah. So maybe they'll have more to it, but right now it's that thing of like, oh, I don't want to play the first 8 waves of this because I can get past them every time, and it takes too long, and you know it's the novelty of just the first-person gun shooting stuff eventually does wear off, and at some point,
and when
it's
you consider
like
when you're done, you put the Vive away, you charge your controllers. Is a few waves of Space Pirates going to get you to bring it all out, set it all back up?
Yeah. The Rift is, you know,
so people coming over, that might be an impetus for that. But
I've had a Rift connected to my computer for, you know, since it came out, and it's this weird feeling of like, man, there's a VR headset sitting on my desk, and I can just put that thing on at any time because it's just hooked up, and as soon as you put it on, it launches the interface and all this stuff. Like it's very slick that way. And the thing that I'm having happen is I'm just like,
and do what?
Like, I'm good. Or, you know, if I wasn't checking in on Eve Valkyrie to see if there were other human players that owned Rifts yet, that, you know, how their shipping stuff is gone, I wouldn't have done anything else with it.
Yeah.
And this stuff, I can't set this up at home with the way I'm currently set up, or I won't.
Yeah.
You know, I could totally rearrange my life and say like, well, the computer is now in the living room, or the computer is now in the extended part of my kitchen that has some arcade machines in it right now, and I'm going to put up these sensors, or the garage, and not park my car in the garage and do all that shit, but I'm just not going to. And none of this stuff has given me a good reason to actually do that. For as cool as some of the experiences are. Like there isn't one that makes me go like, man, there's this general feeling of like the tech is really awesome, and there's a part of me that wishes I could set this stuff up easily, but none of it is good enough to make me want to rearrange parts of my life to make room for room scale VR.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. This stuff's cool, but it's not $800 plus rearrange an entire room level of cool
plus
right
graphics
now.
Card.
Sure, yeah. If your PC's not there yet, then that's another consideration too. So yeah, So I feel that's my comparison. Like people want to always like pit the Rift against the Vive, and it's the same thing. Like there's capabilities that this thing ships with because it's $200 more than the Rift, and I bet by the time the touch controllers come out, they will want about $200 for that setup to just be right there with the Vive. Yeah. And so it'll end up being more or less the same thing at the end of the day.
I mean, like the Wii, like the Kinect, it'll all come down to software.
Sure. Yeah. And I think it's smart that, I bet if they really wanted to, they probably could have shipped the Rift with their controllers and got all that stuff done and made it happen. But you almost get the sense that there is a deliberate focus on their part to be like, let's start here, and we all know we will get here. Mm-hmm. But let's just start at, hey, sit down in your existing space or stand up next to your desk and put this thing on and do a thing. Get used to that. And then, hey, why don't we fucking kick it up a notch? This thing is, the Vive is kicked up notches above that shit because it's all right there. Know, it's like day one, here's your stuff.
But it is a lot.
It is day one also, like some of this software is some day one ass software. So I don't know, man. It's really fucking cool, but I wouldn't recommend it to anybody. Mm-hmm. I would recommend finding people that own this stuff and then come do it. Like find someone who owns this stuff and set it all up because they're out of their minds and go play it there. Yeah. Wait for the mall tour and check it out. Like this seems like, this makes me want to bring back like location-based entertainment. Like someone should open an arcade with this stuff and rent VR room time. Like that's...
Bring your own foam.
Yeah. We'll sell you the foam. Like I went to a indoor go-kart track and they sold you the pullover, like the hair net
the
thing.
Balaclava?
Yes, the balaclava before you put the helmet on. And they make you buy one because they don't want you mucking up their helmets with you.
They make you buy one?
Yeah. I mean, if you brought one, I bet they would be like, cool, whatever. And now I have one because I went once and I kept it somewhere. But,
nice.
But yeah, I don't know. That seems like if you were like, hey man, I'm going to give you $40 and you're going to let me hang out in this room for 3 hours to do VR stuff, and you're going to be there in case I get sick. That's cool.
All the games are there.
All the games are there. Like that would be a great way to, or if they want to sell these things, then you set that up in the mall for free.
20 times.
Yeah.
$40. Yeah.
But long term, having this stuff in the home, like they need to make a better case for why. And I don't think any of the software stuff is there yet. Mm-hmm. For as cool as some of this shit is. Yeah, it doesn't seem like lasting cool. Go put this stuff on.
Yeah.
Give it a go.
I'll see that for myself, Jeff. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Archive time.
Archive
time. All right, we're going to take a quick break then. We'll be back in a minute or so if you're watching live. And if you're not watching live, then go back to the grid and select part 3. Because if we don't archive, everything breaks. That's real reality.